Hey beautiful, hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be playing in some new makeup, so stay tuned. So if you're new here, my name is Katisha Marie. I am a plus size Midwest beauty and lifestyle content creator here on YouTube. Would love to have you subscribe if this is the type of video you enjoy seeing, testing out new makeup, trying new stuff. Leave a comment down below, give it a thumbs up so that other people who may enjoy this type of video would also come across this. So again, today we're going to be playing in some new makeup. I love opening new makeup and playing with it. Like, I get so excited. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to prime my eye. This is not new. I'll announce items that are new with the e.l.f. What is this? e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. This one I do like to warm it with my finger. I think that it works like a lot better when you do it that way. I have oily eyelids, so I do like to put on a primer. Plus it makes the eyeshadow pop. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick. The e.l.f. Putty Primer comes almost feeling like dried out. But because I have super oily eyelids, I really enjoy that. Because it means that it'll help keep things matte a lot longer and in place. So if you have super oily eyelids, this one is one to get for sure. Again, you just want to definitely use your fingers to warm it up instead of a brush. So I'm going to try this ColourPop Fine Feathered eyeshadow palette. It's more of purple. I haven't purchased a ColourPop shadow in a while, so I'm super excited. Let me bring you in just a little bit for the eyes. There we go. So I think I'm going to go in with this color right here. And it does have some fallout. I'm going to put this like right here. It's definitely pigmented and it's blending out really well. Yeah, I'm not having any fallout on my face, so that's really nice. That's what I was concerned about. I don't mind fallout in the pan, but on my face I tend to care. Take another brush and I'm gonna go in with, I think, this shade right here. It's a little bit lighter, and blend out the edges. Yeah, that's really nice. I think I like that. Now this brush has a dual side, and I want to take, I think I'm going to take this one, and let's see how pigmented that is. And I'm kind of, oh, what are words? I'm going to kind of cut the crease, but I'm not going to like formally cut the crease. When it's showing up, I can say that, but I wonder if I wet this, if it'll show up even more. So today we're going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I've never used this before, so this is a new product. And I'm going to spray this brush and see if that'll add a little bit more pop. Oh yeah, I think that added more pop. Now that does have a little bit of fallout on my face, so that is something we'll definitely need to clean up. And then I'm going to twist it around and I'm going to kind of blend it a little bit. And then bring it in to blend this section. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. It looks weird now because I haven't done the rest of my face yet, but I'm going to do the other eye and then I will be right back. All right, so I've got both eyes done. It does look a little crazy because we're not all the way done yet, but I applied this one with my finger in regards to the glitter, and I feel like it came out better the first time around. It's not as sharp, which is fine for right now, but I do feel like it came out better. So we're gonna go in with primer. I'm going to take the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This is new. I heard that this is a really good one for people who have oily skin in the summertime. So I have been wanting to try this for a while and finally got my hands on it. It is oil-free from what it says on the bottle, feather weight protective primer. So we're gonna see how this works. I'm gonna take just like 2.5 pumps and put it on my face. It does have a little bit of a scent to it. I don't tend to like things that have scents on my face because I don't want to smell them all day. Probably got a little bit too much. Way more than I needed to. It almost feels more like a lotion, to be completely honest. And I do smell it just a little bit. I feel like it gave me a little bit of a glow, which has me a little worried because I have oily skin and I don't like things that have glows. So we'll see what happens. To actually test out the primer, I'm going to use a foundation that I already own, which is the NARS Soft Matte. This one I know how it works. It's one of my favorites. I really do like this one. So I'm going to go ahead and use this today because again, we want to test out the primer and see if that works. And if you go in with a new primer and a new foundation, it's hard to tell exactly which one's not working for your skin, if they work or if they both don't work, you know, like it's hard to tell. Yeah, I can still smell that primer a bit, so I don't know how I'm gonna be liking that. Hopefully it doesn't last very long, like very much longer I should say, because I'm kind of already kind of over it. For concealer, I'm gonna be trying this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. This is from like the Soft Matte line. I have not tried this, so this will be a first time. Oh good, I picked a good color. I wasn't sure if I got the right shade, because you know ordering online can be a little tricky. And I'm just using that to cover up some of the dark spots that I have. Yeah, this is a good shade. This is a good my skin tone kind of shade. It is more of a thicker or richer consistency than some of the other ones that I have. And I got the shade 385 in the foundation. I am also shade 385. So I figured that that was probably the best way to do that. Oh yeah, that's blended in really, really nice. I wanted to take a second to see how it felt underneath my eyes, and it feels a little cooling, to be completely honest. Like I feel like there's just like this cooling effect that's happening. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out and see what kind of coverage we get, because she's looking pretty full. Oh yeah, that's looking like full coverage right there. Dark circles where? It doesn't feel full coverage though, that's the thing. It's like it does still feel really lightweight. Yeah, that, I hope that that lasts all day because I did really enjoy putting that on my face. That was really nice. To highlight, I'm just gonna use my Flower Light Illusion. Those two together blended out beautifully. Like, holy macaroni, they look so good together. I was really nervous because that was a richer concealer from the Fenty. And so I thought that it would be really patchy, but it's not. Like, it's looking really, really good. I'm gonna set that with my One Size. This is a newer favorite. I use this in my spring basket, and really, really have enjoyed this. This is one that's giving, in my personal opinion, Laura Mercier a run for her money, because this one is phenomenal. I still need to film a Battle of the Powders video. I filmed it once and some of the footage was just a hot mess, and so I was like, well, I'm gonna refilm it, and just haven't gotten to it yet. But if that is something you would want to see, let me know. Let me know down below in the comments and I will definitely get that filmed. It was a fun video to make. I won't tell you too much of the outcome, but yeah, like I said, definitely giving Laura a run for her money because it's good. It's really, really good. Before I set the rest of my face, I want to try this e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. This is in the shade Bronzed Belle. It's a cream putty. It's been out for a good hot minute, but oh, this actually might be my skin tone. I might need to go darker. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens with this. Let's see if I can find a remotely clean brush here. I think this one's gonna have to work. Let's hope that this is deep enough. That's my skin tone. Yeah, that's not doing nothing. You can see it a little bit on my hand, but I'm not getting that with this brush. Oh, it's starting to show up a little bit on camera. I'm not seeing a lot happening here in the mirror. Yeah, you can see it on camera. I think this shade might be going back. I think I might need to go up a shade, I guess. So I'm glad that I kept the box for that, because that's not doing a lot for me. I can see it in the camera, but I don't see it in the mirror. So yeah, we want one that we actually see in real life. So the next one I have that I'm going to try is this one by Mented. It's so strange. This one by Mented in the shade Yacht Life. I'm just going to use the same brush, because why not? This one's a powder though. Okay, there we go. Now I can see, holy macaroni. I can definitely see that one. Ooh, child. Oh, but it's blending out really nice. I mean, I went a little heavy-handed over here, but over here, it is blending out really nice. There's not a scent to it. I thought I smelled a scent, but it's probably still that primer. Like, for real. It's probably still that primer. I'm gonna lighten this up some, because this is something else right there. Okay. So I'm gonna switch to my usual brush for bronzer. And yeah, and that's definitely showing up. Like, there's no questions about that. So I'm going to take my foundation brush. Well, I'm going to just keep going with my sponge and kind of just blend the edges. I'm going to go in with my Peach Please setting powder from Too Faced. I love this setting powder, and it is discontinued, which breaks my whole heart, but what can you do? You know? What can you do? I am going to set my face with the Charlotte Tilbury spray. That's a really nice mister on there. This is the first time I'm using it. Got that in my mouth. That's not something I was hoping to do. While that is setting, I'm going to use the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit on my brows. And I've got a new brow pencil. Well, a brow product, I should say. This is the Juvia's Place I Sculpt Eyeshade Brow Pen in the shade Espresso. I swatched it earlier, and I think it might be a little bit too light, but we're gonna give it a shot here. So I'm using that just at the beginning of my brows. It is really pigmented, so the lightest hand works. It actually isn't too bad. I was thinking that it was going to be too light. Oh, I like how that worked on the end. It's very pigmented, like that is for sure. So light hand, and I'm a heavy-handed kind of girl, so this is nerve-wracking. It's not bad. Like, it's not that I mind how it looks. It's definitely interesting though, because this is the first time I've actually used a brow pen. Like, you've seen videos on it, and it can look really heavy really quick. I will say that, but it glides on effortlessly. Like, there is not a problem with the pigment coming out. Like, yeah, it came out really easily. Oh, I like that. My brows, let me come in. So you can tell the brows look much fuller because, as you saw before, my brows end like right here. So yeah, love that. I am gonna just clean them up a little bit more with a brow pencil because I am a little bit more familiar with a brow pencil. I like that pen. I'm going to continue to use that. I'm going to continue to try that out. And in conjunction with this, with just a regular like brow product, I think that that's going to be fantastic. Yeah, I think I like them together. That is for sure. Like, look at that. I like them together a lot better. Like, that is... Then we're gonna do this just to make it a little bit more natural looking at the front. Yep, together is the way to go. Together as friends. If you know what that's from, let me know down below. And then I'm gonna clean this up underneath the brow a little bit just by blending that out. There's nothing on, like I haven't taken anything extra on the brush. Those brows are killing it. Like okay, Juvia, we see you, we see you. There was a product that I just tried from them that I did not like. What was that? I don't remember what it was now. It's gonna haunt me because I generally don't remember what it was. I feel like it was, oh, I think it was their brow pencil. And I did not like that whatsoever. I was like, no, you can keep that. For blush, let's see here because we've got quite a few. I think I'm gonna try this Morphe one. That's a little bit more peach than I think I want. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place one because that's a little bit more pink. And that's more the color that I want. And this one's not a new product. I've had this one for a good hot minute. Alright, so to make this a little bit more summery, I am going to use this green liner. I'm also going to use a black liner. Both of these are going to be new. If I can find it. Here we go. This one's going to be from Makeup Forever. And I need a mirror because I need to get real close and personal. So I'm going to try this liquid one from Makeup Forever, their Aqua Resist Color Ink. It's a very finely pointed tip, but it is really watery. So I need to, well, let me try and bring you in. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Okay, so we're gonna try this one first. And hopefully you can see okay. Okay, that's not bad. Hopefully you can see that. I didn't have to re-dip it in after one dip, stroke, I don't know what you want to call it. So that was really nice, but it isn't as smooth as I would like for it to be. So I'm going to try this other one here. Okay, so that's what they're looking like. I will say that you don't have to dip this in more than once. Like I did one eye with one dip. So that's really nice. It is really liquidy, and so it can be a little challenging to get like a smooth application on it. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. I want to go in with this green one now just to kind of like summer it up a little bit because green is a good summer color. This product I got from a beauty store, and the tip on it is a little bit more, it's a little thicker than the other one, but we're gonna give it a shot because I want to do something with this. So let's try this. This formula is not as liquidy as that one is. It's almost a little dried out, so it's a little bit more challenging to work with. It's like clumpy a bit. I don't know that this brand has a name. It just says Bright Liquid Liner. So yeah, I think that might be honestly about as even as it's going to get, because if I keep messing with it, they're going to both, you know how wing liners go. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. So I'm gonna zoom you back out. There we go. And we're gonna try some new mascara. This is gonna be the Rare Beauty one. I have not tried this before. Oh, it's got a really thick bristle, almost like the Too Faced one. Like there's a little bit of a shape to it, but not a big one. So let's try this. Let's see what happens with this. It's okay. It's not, I don't feel like it's anything that's fantastic. Like it works. It's done what it needs to do, I think. Like it's coated my lashes, but I don't feel like it's anything worth writing home about, you know? Right, I'm gonna take a little bit of these two on my bottom lash line. I'm just gonna mix them together and dust it off. There is that made a difference. Yeah, that made a difference. And then I am gonna go back in with the shimmer color in the corner to clean that up. And I'm gonna take it a little bit higher here to kind of blend into the green. Now for lip, I've got my Juvia's Place, and I'm just gonna put that right on here. I've got some new lips that I want to try. Pretty in Pink, just this color. And then one is Peach Please. I don't know that I want any of those actually. Maybe I'll just go with this cashmere one. And what is this? Hard Candy? That one's not bad. I don't know that that's what I'm looking for. I don't know that that's what I'm looking for. Let me set my face while I think about this. Okay, so I set my face. It's definitely giving glow, which I don't care for that because I have oily skin. So I'm gonna kind of dab with my setting brush. I am gonna go in with a little bit more bronzer. Okay, now I'm starting to warm up to the lip a little bit more. I don't think that I need to change that, but I do want to put on lashes. So I have like my regular Ardell ones, but I also bought these ones from the beauty supply store, which is the same place that I bought that green liner from. And these are like for real, like out of my comfort zone. Let me just plop one on here. But I think that this is what the look needs. Like I think it needs something that's a little bit out of my comfort zone. So I'm gonna need to trim these. So I'm gonna grab some scissors, trim them, and then apply them, and I'll be back. This is what we're looking like after the lashes have been applied. I definitely think that it was necessary to add them. I had to trim them down just a little bit because they were much longer than my eye shape, but definitely necessary. The Tatcha Silk Canvas I no longer smell on my face, so that's really, really good because I was really concerned about that. But everything blended out on top of it really beautifully. I am actually okay with the glow that I have right now. Now, hopefully this is about all of the glow that I get because I have oily skin, but I think that we're looking really, really good. So yeah, that's gonna be it for everything that I'm trying out that's new today. Let me know your thoughts down below. If there's anything that you own that you love, if there's anything that you own that you did not like, all of those things, let me know the tea down below in the comment section. Also, give me a thumbs up if you like this kind of video. I pray that this has blessed you and that God continues to bless you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.